I've got the RSH60 VMD hooked in. I've got it hooked up to the line voltage, the line side of the high voltage in tandem with the ground as well. And when we got our low side, what we're going to do is we're going to be able to break the yellow wire going to the contactor on the outdoor unit. Okay, so today we are going to be taking a look at the Rectorseal RSH60 VMD with gas discharge tube technology. It is a surge protection device that is designed for single-phase systems only. This is what it looks like. It's pretty heavy duty. Inside you have the voltage monitoring device and the surge protector, the RSH60, along with the separate. This is just all encased together. It is UV resistant and weatherproof casing. And we got our ground and our two line connections here. And this is our low voltage. There's a low voltage relay inside. These would break your Y1 terminal. So this is essentially going to turn the system off in the case of a brownout, under voltage instance, or a surge. So we're going to protect the system. We will get an audible alarm as well, and we can silence that once we realize what's going on. We have our LED indicators. We're going to install this today. Look at our specs. It is compatible for 120 and 240. Looks like our maximum continuous operating voltage is 300 for 240 if this were going to be 240. 190 is the minimum that is allowable, and we'll probably take a look at that. There it is, under voltage sensing for 190 volts, and it's going to throw a fault for under voltage if it reads 190 or below when you have a 240 volt circuit. Got the installation instructions here. So we're going to make sure that with proper installation, we're going to measure the voltage, make sure that the phase what we're reading, we have either 120 or 240. And this is the setup. We're going to either hook up to the line and neutral with ground, or we're going to hook up to both legs of power and then ground. And then of course we're going to break, see if I can get you there, Y1. That's what we're doing. We're breaking the contactor wire. 24 volt because there's a relay inside. So you might be asking yourself, what the heck is this gas discharge tube technology? Well, I'm about to tell you. It's essentially a tube that's filled with a plasma gas or a rare gas, and it is going to be used to heat up. Essentially, they call it the glow point of this rare gas, and it is going to dissipate transient voltage to ground in the form of heat energy. Essentially, what this is going to do is it's going to help protect the metal oxide varistor, which, as we all know, is a one and done. If anyone has ever had to change the motor module for an electronically commutated motor, if you look at the module itself, you'll see this little metal oxide varistor, and that's what typically blows when you have to replace a module, because it's one and done. Essentially, what we're trying to do here is protect the metal oxide varistor and prolong the life of this surge protector. As this gas discharge tube sees the transient voltage surge, it's going to heat up and it's going to dissipate that voltage to ground in the form of heat energy. I've got the RSH60 VMD hooked in. I've got it hooked up to the line voltage, the line side of the high voltage in tandem with the ground as well. And when we got our low side, what we're going to do is we're going to be able to break the yellow wire going to the contactor on the outdoor unit. And so what we basically are doing, we're going to be breaking Y. So we just wire up to our Y here. Essentially what this is doing is it's allowing us to break power to the condenser in the case of a brownout or an overvoltage event. And we've got everything wired up, and when we turn this thing on, we will have a green light here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all hooked up, cleaned up. All right, you can see the little green light flashing. I've got the disconnect turned off. Turn this bad boy on here, and I am on time delay, just so you guys can see what it looks like all around. Completely done. That is it. The RSH60 VMD. Here we go. The green light is solid. We should be good to go. Again, this is metal oxide varistors that are going to effectively protect the equipment. The metal oxide varistors are protected themselves by the gas discharge tube technology.